Jeffrey, have you ever had any famous people come and investigate the crime and punishment?
Just me. No, just kidding.
Just you. See, that's
You're the most
famous.
Just kidding. No, I mean we've we've had some YouTubers out there, and as I guess probably for me, I've been trying to get some people to talk to the Tennessee rape chasers, to see if we can get those guys down. And in fact, Tina Fleury was with those guys a couple months back, and she put the word in the ear, and I know others have probably mentioned it to them. But we would love to have the Tennessee rape chasers or Ghost Brothers come out, or even Zach Bagan. That'd be cool to have him come out. But no, we haven't. I mean, I've learned that when you try to contact these people, you got to be careful, because you might get their ticket agency who want to come in and take over the place, and so you got to be careful of who you get in touch with.
Right. And so I want to say this: if you ever get Zach Bagans to come and investigate it, please contact me. I want to go. I'll send you a check, whatever you need. I want to go and see this. I don't necessarily want to be involved with it. I mean, I'll investigate or whatever, but I want to mainly stand back and watch. And that would be really, really interesting to me.
Well, if anybody listening has any connections, please get in touch with Zach Bagan and have him get in touch with Jeffrey Vaughan, because we'd love to have him down.
Hey, I got an idea, and this kind of spawns back from that group in Arizona that was charging money. Okay, let me propose a deal to you, Jeffrey. Okay, so let me give you the short version of the story. So there's a team that is charging $10,000 for the extraction of demons, $5,000 for the extraction of just regular ghosts, and then free consultations. Okay. Now they claim that that their religion is a demonolatry and stuff like that, which is basically the worship of demons. They claim that they send demons more powerful than the demons that are in the house to get rid of those demons. And they said that they can prove without shadow of a doubt that what they do works. We've been looking for a place to. I'm just curious. They keep on saying, "Hey, just give us a chance. I want to prove this." So, Jeffrey, do you have any places right off the top of your head that they can come and prove that their methods are better than mine?
Well, yeah, the Crime and Punishment Museum. We welcome anybody.
There we go. So, there we go. The challenge is out. I'm not going to call this team by name, but they know who they are. If you want to prove without shadow of a doubt that your methods work and mine does not, Crime and Punishment Museum, contact Jeffrey Vaughan. Okay, that's all I got to say about that.
478-213-5785. 478-213-5785.
There we go. Challenge.
And we will post that number on the network Facebook page. I do know that they had direct access to that because they contacted me on that. So
yeah,
we'll make sure that they know. Come on, brothers. That's all I can say. But
and know what? I will even.
I guess I want to put a warning out there. If they're not the real deal and they come down there playing around, and somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And I've seen people come in there, and we let people go through the place by themselves if they want, and they get in there and they act like the older Zach Bagan. When he would go through and challenge, come on out here, and And I didn't realize they were upstairs doing that. Well, they came down. One of them got poked in the eye. Two of them got slashed on the neck.
Yeah.
And
the spirits that come punishment will react.
yeah. You come down there acting crazy, and they got something for your butt down there.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's a good thing with my team because none of my team calls anything out. I just don't. I didn't teach them to do that. I don't do that. Actually, it's really, really dangerous when you do.
Right.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's real dangerous to do that because they will attach themselves to you and make your life a living hell.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's not the reason we're in the field. To call out spirits and stuff like that. You may go into an investigation, and we've done this, not get anything whatsoever. And but I'm not going to go into the room or whatever and call them out just so I can get a reaction, because that reaction is not going to be something that you want. So
I think a lot of people do that for popularity and to look cool, and it really makes them look like an idiot.
I think so, and that's where I fault some of the TV shows. Maybe not the ones that was early on, but some of the recent ones that I've seen, even on other networks and stuff that's not on cable, and they're in there calling these things out or chastising things and stuff like that, and that's teaching these teenagers and so on and so forth to go like to a old cemetery or something and start calling things out, or take a Ouija board over there, which is really, really stupid.
That's right.
Or worse, or going to do damage to graves and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We were my group, along with Alabama Paranormal Research, along with Black Warrior. And we were doing a fundraiser event at Old Cahaba. Well, we had gone, and the night before him was actually doing an investigation of the whole town. Old Cahaba is just a whole town. And we had got to investigate a church that's there that has never been investigated before. I thought was really cool. And, we went down to the cemetery. And when we got down to the cemetery, I had seen where vandals went in there and broke the headstones, pushed them over, kicked them over, done all kinds of damage. Even to the physical place where the caskets or the bodies were supposedly set. That is just stupid. And people like that, they ought not to be allowed in any places like that, or any cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
Or nothing. It's bad if you get caught doing something like that. They ought to ban you from a cemetery. So what happens when you die?
That's right. Mm-hmm. And speak of which, talking about vandalism, I just saw here not too long ago where at the Spring Street Landing, there in Macon, Georgia. It looks like it's the opening to I think the Riverside Cemetery that connects to Rose Hill. Someone vandalized a bench there that was made for veterans to sit at. It says "Welcome Home, Vietnam Veterans," and you can see 666 on it, along with the Anarchy A on it. And that's just a crying shame to see that. That really, really just hurts my heart.
Yeah, I have that group. It's a non-paranormal group, and it focuses on the beauty and the history and everything that you find within the cemeteries and graveyards. But it's called We Love Graveyards. But again, it's non-paranormal. That is 10,000 members strong. And we have the other group. It's Haunted Graveyards and Mausoleums. so that there's, because we were getting people that were posting stuff in the non-paranormal group, and so we formed that group so that they would have a platform to post that stuff to. But, I mean, I don't know, Leon, you may remember I used to go out and do the volunteer stuff and clean up around the graveyards and stuff in Perry and stuff, and we try to, if I see a flower knocked over, a pot, a flower pot knocked over, I try to pick it up and straighten it up. And before you know it, you've been out there for 2 hours straightening up everything. And, it's just, I don't like that. I don't like vandalism. Then, here in the South, I mean, there's a lot of Civil War graves and stuff, and I hate to see the movement that took place a few years ago, and it's still taking place.
That's right.
Trying to destroy stuff like that. I mean, it's just uncalled for. It's just retarded. It's just the whole thing retarded that they're doing. You can't change history.
That's right.
No matter what you do with the statue or whatever,
I agree.
I think if you get rid of the history, it's just going to repeat itself, right?
Exactly. Absolutely.
But just because you tear down or take down a statue or kick down a grave or something like that, like you said, it's not going to change history, and it's just useless to do something like that, and it just shows everybody that you're not as intelligent as you think you are, and I agree 100%.
Well, I mean, I probably would be a little bit more. I mean, I'm more. If I saw somebody doing that, then I don't know, man. I mean, I hope I don't try and do something stupid and get myself hurt, but I'm not just going to stand around and watch it either. I'm going to get involved. I don't know, but I just don't want to catch anybody doing that because I don't want to possibly go to. I mean, I know myself, and I will be really pissed off if I caught somebody doing that. So probably be calling Leon Wilkes to come get me out of jail.
There we go, and I'll come in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So, Jeffrey, have you got some stuff coming up that you guys are going to be doing a fundraiser for or anything like that?
We're right now in the beginning stages. We just recently posted, in fact, recently, I believe it was yesterday or the day before it went up, but not each year. We just did it the first time last year on the 31st of March. It was the day before Easter, so we did the ghostly egg hunt. Had a really good turnout with that. What we do is to give away a lot of stuff, but the portion of the money is, we try to take care of that community, do things there for that community, like the food bank. So we have two of these events coming up for the ghostly egg hunt. That'll be April 19th, Friday night, and April 20th. And a portion of that proceed will go over to the, because a portion has to go to the building itself and for the building fund for the Crime and Punishment Museum. But we try to allocate a little bit of that, the monies from that to go toward the food bank. And that's what our primary focus as far as the food bank, because we did food drives before, and it's good that people give, canned goods and stuff like that. But honestly, money goes a lot further with these places because they can buy bags and pounds of rice and beans, and they can feed more people with $3 than they could with $3 in canned goods.
Yes, sure.
And so we're trying to come up with something where it's more of the money. So we were thinking about doing it's called raffling away hunger, and do raffles and stuff with some equipment and stuff. We have those little starter kits that you get the K2 meter, a camera, digital audio recorder, the laser grid, flashlight, ultraviolet light, carrying case, and all that. And, so what we do is we try to get the cost back for that, and then anything above the cost would go over to some fundraiser that we would do. But as far as anything scheduled, we're still working out the kinks for the ghostly egg hunt. And that's pretty fun because like we'll have these, these Easter eggs hidden